Hello student, this is Ambrose, your chemistry master. In this session, I am going to explain the observations from Ellingham diagram. In the last video, I explained the thermodynamic principle of metallurgy and what is Ellingham diagram. So in this video, I am going to explain the observations from the Ellingham diagram. I also explained already what is Ellingham diagram. Now, can you say what is Ellingham diagram? The graphical representation of variation of standard Gibbs free energy for the formation of various metal oxide reaction with the temperature is called Ellingham diagram. What is Ellingham diagram? The graphical representation of variation of standard Gibbs free energy for the formation of various metal oxide reaction with the temperature is called Ellingham diagram. For drawing this Ellingham diagram, Harold Ellingham took temperature in the x-axis and delta G0 in the y-axis, and he obtained straight lines with delta S as slope and delta H as y-intercept. Our aim is now to learn what are the observations in this diagram. So if you go through this diagram, there are many things can be observed. Observation number 1. So look at the graph which are all going in the upward manner. For the most of the metal oxide formation, the slope is positive. For the most of the metal oxide formation, the slope is positive. This is because during the formation of this metal oxide, oxygen is consumed, which resulted in the decrease in randomness. If randomness decreases, delta S value becomes negative. If you substitute that negative value in change in Gibbs free energy, that is delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. Now if you substitute here the negative value, the term T delta S become positive, and thereby you are getting a straight line with a positive slope. Observation number 2. For the formation of carbon monoxide, the slope is negative. So look at here, the slope is negative for the formation of carbon monoxide, and this is because 2 molecules or 2 moles of carbon monoxide are formed by the consumption of only 1 mole of oxygen. By consumption of only 1 mole of oxygen, 2 carbon monoxide is formed. 2 moles of carbon monoxides are formed, which resulted in the, if you look at this formation of carbon monoxide, the slope is found to be negative, and this is because 2 moles of carbon monoxide are formed by the consumption of only 1 mole of oxygen, and thereby the delta S value becomes here positive. It indicates that carbon monoxide is more stable at this temperature. Carbon monoxide is more stable at a higher temperature. Carbon monoxide is more stable at a higher temperature. Observation number 3. Generally, if you go through this diagram, as the temperature increases, the delta G0 becomes less negative. As the temperature increases, so this is your more negative value going in this way, and if you move upward, so it is becoming less negative and even become 0 and then become positive. Observation number 3 says that if you move, as the temperature increases, the delta G0 value for the formation of metal oxide becomes less negative and becomes 0 at particular temperature. and becomes 0 at particular temperature. Above the temperature, the metal oxide is found to be less stable. Below the temperature, the metal oxide is found to be more stable. Above the temperature, metal oxide is less stable, and below the temperature, metal oxide is more stable. Observation number 3. Generally, if you go through this Ellingham diagram, look at here. So from here, the negative value increases, becomes more negative. And if you go in upward manner, the negative value becomes less. So we can say this is less negative and this is more negative. If you move this side, the delta G0 value becomes less negative, and if you move down, delta G value becomes more negative. So what does the third observation says is, as the temperature increases, the delta G0 value for the most of the metal oxide formation becomes less negative and becomes 0 at particular temperature. Look at here. So it becomes 0 at particular temperature. So from this point we can divide as below the temperature, above the temperature, right? Below the temperature, above the temperature. Below the temperature, delta G value is negative. Above the temperature, the delta G0 value is positive. If delta G0 value is negative, then the metal oxide is more stable. If delta G0 value is positive, it suggests that the metal oxide is less stable at particular temperature, and decomposition becomes more easier. So this is the observation number 3. And observation number 4, there is sudden change for some metal oxide like Ag2O and HgO formation. There is sudden change for Ag2O and HgO formation. This is because of phase transition. So students, in this session we analyzed what are the observations in the Ellingham diagram. The first observation is, for the most of the metal oxide formation, the slope is positive, and this is because one oxygen is consumed for the formation of this metal oxide, which resulted in the decrease in randomness. If decrease in randomness is possible, then the T delta S value in delta G value becomes positive. And second observation, for the formation of carbon monoxide, the slope is negative, and this is because so 1 mole of oxygen is consumed for the formation of 2 mole of CO, which resulted in the increase in entropy. Delta S value become positive, and that is why it is negative slope. And third observation, as the temperature increases, the delta G value becomes less negative and becomes 0 at particular temperature. Above the temperature, the metal oxide is less stable as it has positive delta G0 value, and below the temperature, the metal oxide is more stable because the delta G value becomes negative value. And fourth observation, for the most of the for some metal oxide formation, there is sudden change in the slope. This is because of phase transition, that is melting and evaporation and all. Thank you for watching this video, student. If you like, write your comments and subscribe the video. Thank you once again.